What's good? What's good? Good morning, everybody. I go by HT or Jesus, depending how well you know me, how close you can get to me. And just wanted to make sure I did a shot before we proceed on, because it will only make sense later. But just so we got manos juntas, 200 grams of manos juntas, and we got 200 grams of malao, both from Colombia, different regions, different farms. Naturally washed. This one was processed naturally, so with the cherry on it. So basically, I got myself into a competition. First time. I'm a home pour-over maker, no professional experience, but we're on the way to a competition. And out of those two beans, we had to choose, and I chose malao. Malao because it's my preferred one, kind of more tea-ish, fruity-like. This is the typical chocolate Latin America. Not bad, but not my personal preference. But we're gonna go with the malao today. So yeah, that's where we're on the way to, and I'm hoping to get more clips. We'll see how it goes.
Leave us. Independent coffee hobbyist that's gonna rock and roll this competition. Yeah, awesome. I think our ready. Ready? Alright, and the time is yours. Let's call time. Okay.
Judges, good afternoon. This is honestly my favorite time to make pour over. Yeah, I do have to work. I do get made fun of a lot, but my coworkers is the whole everything confidence.
Alright, yo, mic check. Hopefully this is working. I don't know how loud or low I'm speaking, but yeah, I go by HT or Jesus, depending how well you know me, how close you can get to me. And today, well, we're finishing this vlog at other coffee shop that has nothing to do with essentially the whole vlog, but a coffee shop nonetheless. Shout out to Lavender. New location opened, more spacious, more seating room, different location, because the first one is on Broadway. It's a little smaller, and it's definitely one of those brand shops that is women owned, and they're not just a coffee shop, they're a roastery. But I think now we can finally do a full coffee vlog. We'll start at the first one, the small one, and then we can get back here. But yeah, and a little cortado, as you can see today, because we were poured over and out since yesterday. As you will see in the other clips and scenes, I entered a coffee competition. With no experience, I didn't even really look into what was the expectations of it, but it was good. It was a good learning experience, and I am proud of myself in the way where I put myself in an uncomfortable environment and situation, and I went for it. I jumped. So that was the first thing that I liked, that I do that, and never thought that in 2026 coffee would have me doing that, but it did, and I'm glad it did. I did get 8th place, but that was expected. I went more just for the experience, get the feel, the observation, and I definitely learned a whole lot of what a coffee competition is. So it's mainly presentation, having your own creative recipe, and the method. It's not really about the method, even though they do like when you explain whatever the method you use and the specifics and the technicality. And I learned that, well, I kind of already knew this, but I learned that water is very significant, because the person that won, or the top three that got top 3, first, second, and third, all modified their water. And so that's one thing I learned. I also learned that the coffee community is mad embracive and supportive a lot, and it was cool because I got to talk to people that I literally would just see at coffee shops that I normally go to, but got to touch hands, got to put my name out there, my face out there. It was good. I was definitely socially drained because I used all my social battery in that joint, talking to everybody, communicating. But yeah, it was good, and I definitely now want to do it more, and I actually want to compete, and I actually think I can probably win, because the whole main thing as far as what I observed was presentation and being detailed in your recipe or the process that you're using to make that coffee, right? That's what they're looking for. Shout out to Loyal Coffee. That's who had the event, and Sweet Bloom was nice enough to use their facilities for it. So shout out to Sweet Bloom. They're one of my favorite roasteries, but it was Loyal Coffee, also women owned. So shout out to that brand, that company. And since obviously I got 8th place, but she did give all the people that competed a bag of her coffee in her company. And I'm excited because I think it's a geisha. It's a geisha. And the flavor notes are really good. So kind of the 2 coffees, I think I explained it in the first clip or whatever. But it was Manos Juntas and Malao. Both from Colombia, different regions, different farms. And I also learned that I think a lot of baristas in general, well not in general because there wasn't like a whole lot of baristas, but big serious baristas, they all like the tea-ish beans, not like the hard chocolate ones. So I thought I was alone in that, but I guess that's just what it is as far as what I could tell, because only like 2 people use Manos Juntas. Everybody else, including myself, we use Malao. So I was interested to see. But yeah, so I don't know if this is going to be the wrap up or there's going to be another clip with me standing somewhere randomly in this cold today. But yeah, and then here it's just to show the new lavender, little sneak peek for the future vlogs. Yeah. Alright, yo. So yeah, first vlog of the year, first vlog of the month. Yeah, so like, subscribe. I go by HT or Jesus depending how well you know me or how close you can get to me. See you on the next one. Peace.